Hello guys, welcome to the weekly check-in. Let's get started. So last week I said I was going to write short stories at lunch, at work, and I'm having problems with it. I started making the general outline for a story this week and I scrapped it because I didn't like the idea anymore. And I've decided that making stories at lunch, at work, isn't really going to be productive because I'm not fresh. I've got work on my mind, and I just can't write stories at work. So I've decided I'm going to put those stories in with the rest of my other projects. So this week, the news came out that Republican Congressman Devin Nunes is suing Twitter for $250 million. Why is he suing Twitter for $250 million? Well, there are a couple of parody accounts that are on Twitter. One is called Devin Nunes' mom. The other is called Devin Nunes' cow. Because Devin Nunes apparently used to be a dairy farmer. Most people think these lawsuits are not going to go anywhere. Not to mention, Devin Nunes is still using Twitter. If I were using a product and I decided that product was harming me in some way, I would stop using the product, but he's still on Twitter. You gotta think of the repercussions of this. If it goes to court, think about the First Amendment. Can President Trump sue Saturday Night Live because they made fun of him? Can Democrats sue a Republican publication because they made fun of them? In case you missed it, I put out a video earlier this week called Top 5 Things I Want to See in Las Vegas. Link is up here. So this week's new restaurant that I tried out, which is really not new, is Napa Flats on 97th and Riverside. Really awesome. I had the poblano macaroni and cheese, and I ate all of it, and I was so full that I didn't eat anything else the rest of the day. Napa Flats, really awesome place. So I did a little bit of rearranging this weekend for spring cleaning. I think spring cleaning is going to be an ongoing process. This bookshelf here, it's actually a CD tower, had my CDs. It was in a different part of the room. I took the CDs out of it and I put in my shot glass collection. My CDs I put into this storage bin temporarily until I get a bookshelf to put up, which I will put up in this space here. I also took my DVDs and I separated them to DVDs that I want to keep and the DVDs I don't want to keep. These DVDs are probably going to go to vintage stock pretty soon. These DVDs are Doctor Who DVDs that I'm going to keep, and in this box here are more DVDs that I want to keep. I bought a storage bin and I decided to put all of my records in this storage bin. Or at least my albums. My singles are still in this box. Where the CD shelf used to be, I have replaced it with this table. And I put my printer and my computer tower on the table. And I uncluttered my desk a little bit. Although, it's still a little bit cluttered. But not as bad as it was. And I store paper and stuff in here. That table used to be my altar table. So what of my altar? This is my altar. I bought a folding table and I'm using the folding table. That tablecloth or banner or whatever you want to call it looks so much better on this table. Now the candles and the peripherals on this table are not in their final arrangement yet, but I like this table because it gives me a little bit more room to work. As a side note, a lady by the name of Jessi Huntenburg put out a really good video of how to make an altar using very little space. I will link that in the description below. Don't think you can see it very well. I need a better lamp in here. This is the shelf that used to house all of my DVDs. Now, it is in my studio, and it is housing my effects pedals. That's my old guitar effects pedal. That is my data corruptor. This is my bass effects pedal. Another bass effects pedal. And that is my Digitech voice effects pedal. I've still got my other guitar pedal out. That's my newer effects pedal. I didn't have room to put it on that shelf, so it stays out. That's going to be it for the weekly update this week. Have a good week, and I'll see you next week.